Hey, this is Nick, aka The Weiler here from D.O.G, Deadly Operative Grunts, here for another Top 10 Tuesday. Today's Top 10, the top 10 game modes in video games. Number 10, Crash from Burnout. Now, in the game mode Crash, the objective was to, well, crash. What was so fun about this is that you got different intersections or different locations of a city, and your objective was to just crash. You were judged on how much money of damage you did. This was a really fun thing to just pass the controller back and forth between your friends and figure out, well, who could make the biggest, most expensive crash. And the fact that everything was kind of in slow motion and really good details of things flying off and debris, it just definitely made it even better. Number 9, Gym Cup or Grand Prix, Crash Team Racing, and Mario. How good are you at kart racing? Oh, I'm pretty good. But can you do 4 in a row and still be pretty good? That was the question answered in Gym Cup and Grand Prix. Gym Cup was for Crash Team Racing, and Grand Prix was for Mario Kart. Your skills were tested not only by how good of a racer you were, but your endurance, because you had to go through 4 races and you had to make enough points in order to make it to the top at the end. Number 8, Demolition, Bomb, or Bomb Defusal in Call of Duty, Rainbow Six, or CSGO. Now, the objective of this game mode was to either plant a bomb, or if you're on the other team, to defuse a bomb. In all of these game modes, you only have 1 life. So another way to win would be by taking out the entire team. But obviously you get more points if you're actually able to plant the bomb and it goes off, or you defuse it. This game is really good for esports and is on the rotation for Call of Duty. It's the main game mode in Rainbow Six and is the main game mode for Counter-Strike. Number 7, Rescue the Princess, Fat Princess. You remember when you used to play Capture the Flag? The objective was get to the other side, grab the flag, and take it back to your base. Well, Rescue the Princess kind of adds a twist to that. Not only do you get really fun classes, but the flag is now a princess, and the team can go and grab cakes to make that princess fat. And the fatter she is, the harder it is to drag her to the other side. So much so that sometimes you might need multiple people in order to drag her back to your base. Number 6, Bounty Hunt or Face Off, Titanfall 2 and Battleborn. In both of these game modes, basically what you do is you kill other members of the team or AI, and you get a certain amount of points. Then, at certain intervals, the bank opens. You go to the bank, you deposit your money or points, and whoever has the most points at the end wins. Now, obviously, you can also get points by killing other players and then stealing their points. This is a really fun game mode, and I think that it should be on a lot more games. Number 5, Uplink, Call of Duty. Imagine football or basketball, or maybe even a little bit of soccer, but with guns. That's what you get. Now, basically, it drops a quote-unquote uplink, which just so happens to be in the shape of a ball. One team has to grab the ball and take it to their scoring spot. And obviously the other team wants to stop. You get 2 points for bringing it in yourself and 1 point for throwing it in. So this adds a lot of strategy. And this is probably one of the funnest game modes to watch in Call of Duty tournaments. Number 4, Soccer. Rocket League. Whoever thought of playing soccer as a really fun thing? Well, the people who added rocket-powered cars, that is what makes soccer so awesome. This is a super sweet success story, overnight almost. It is now an awesome esport, and really it's just fun to watch. A lot of other games like first-person shooters can sometimes be hard to watch, but the fundamentals of Rocket League is so simple, but yet you have to get really good at it, and there are some really good Rocket League players out there, and to watch them do what they do, it's so amazing, and it makes for really good esports. Number 3, Precinct Assault, Future Cop. This is an old PlayStation 1 game, and this was kind of a MOBA before MOBAs were even really invented. Basically, you had one person on one side and another person on another. You spent points on either tanks or aerials. You went to different turrets to turn them your color, and whoever caused enough damage to the opposing team's base won. This was a really old, local-only game that you could play on the PlayStation 1, and it is really just one of the funner game modes of all time. Number 2, Galactic Conquest Battlefront 2. Yeah, taking over a flag here or taking over a flag there, that's fun and all, but what about taking over an entire galaxy? In Galactic Conquest, that's exactly what you do. You take turns taking over different planets. And what made it really fun is playing it with somebody else. So if you were the rebels and your friend was the Galactic Empire, you took turns moving your ships around, attacking each planet. Then once you went to attacking the planets, you went down into the actual game playing Conquest. Then it was about winning to either defend your turf or winning to take over the planet. And sometimes if the spaceships met in space, you had to have a space battle and then a ground battle. This made for so much fun. And that's why I chose Battlefront 2 rather than 1, because the Battlefront 2 is when it introduced space battles, which just added so much more depth. Number 1. All right, we made it to number 1. Do you think you can guess what it is? Number 1 is Conquest from the Battlefield series. Now, I know I just said that taking over one flag and another flag is fun and all, but actually the way Battlefield does it is really just the best. The rock, paper, scissors of every match is just phenomenal. I might be a soldier and able to take out infantry really fast, but then if a tank comes up, I'm all out of luck. I'm an engineer and I can take out a tank, but if one of my comrades go down, I can't revive or heal him. That's the rock, paper, scissors that everybody always talks about. And they do it the best in the Battlefield series. It's fun with domination and other things like that, but having the control of a whole battlefield is really what makes this the best game mode of all time. Alright, so that is it for the top 10 game modes of all time. Did yours make it? What's yours? Make sure to let us know in the comments below. Like us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, here, and here. If you have any suggestions for future top 10s, make sure to also let us know in the comments below. Other than that, this is the Deadly Operative Grunts, and we're bailing squirrely. Triple threat.